Hey everyone, I'm here to give a midweek message in our Life with Luke series. And to start off, I just want to ask the same question that we were asking this past Sunday as we looked at the genealogy and the baptism of Jesus. And the question we were asking was this: who or what do you trust? Specifically, who or what do you trust to help you with the problems you face in your life? Trust is kind of a big deal, especially right now. I feel like our society is really struggling with what or who we can trust. We're struggling with who we can trust to get correct information. We're struggling with who should we trust to lead us. We're struggling with who do we trust to give us the best medical information we can as we navigate this virus. Trust has always been an issue, and specifically when we have a problem in our lives, when we have something that we are struggling with, we need someone who we can go to and trust. And one of the things that helps us build trust in somebody to help us with our problems is if they can relate to us, right? Haven't you been in the situation where you might have struggled to trust someone with a problem you were going through, but then you found out that someone in your life could really relate to what you're going through? And doesn't that help you trust that person? Well, as we looked at the genealogy and the baptism of Jesus, we just totally saw that he is someone we can trust with our problems, because it reveals that he just identifies with what it means to be human. For one, the story of Christianity is a story of a God who comes down to earth as a human. He can relate to us. We can trust him. And further, Jesus, being a perfect person, still chose to identify with us as sinners. So in his baptism, we see that Jesus didn't need to be baptized, but he chooses to go to the Jordan River and to take part in the baptism that others were taking part in, because he wanted to identify with this movement of people who were acknowledging, man, we have problems. We struggle. And so we can trust Jesus. We can trust him because he can relate to us. But even furthermore, he has the power to actually help us with the problem. So not only can he relate to us in his humanity, but in his godhood, he has the power to do something about the problems that we face. And in the story of Jesus' baptism, we see that the heavens open up and God speaks down. Have you ever seen clouds just part and a beam of light come down? It was something miraculous, something spectacular went on. And God spoke down, perhaps through a beam of light, as the heavens tore open. And he said, "This is my son, whom I love and with whom I am well pleased." His godhood came out in that moment just as much as his humanity. And in this story, we learn that Jesus is the perfect person to trust with our problems, because he can relate to us as humans, and he also, as God, has the power to do something about it. So I hope that you're encouraged right now. If you're struggling with what to trust in your life at the moment, I would just say, trust in Jesus. He is the person who can help you get through every single day, and who we put our full weight upon. We can worship Jesus with our lives because we can fully trust him to help us in every moment.